Hey guys, Paul with Weapons of the World here, and today I have a pretty cool video for you guys. I'm doing this off the cuff, by the way, because this information just came out. Just actually, I think today, Kalashnikov Concern, which is a kind of offshoot of the original Kalashnikov company, just announced it's releasing a bunch of new guns, and this is one of them. This is the Kalashnikov MA, which is Russian. Like the MA stands for short assault rifle, I believe is what the kind of rough translation is. And this video is going to be a lot like the AK Alpha video, where I'm going to kind of look at the gun and kind of tell you what I think the features are and just kind of show you. This is the only good photo that I could actually find of this gun, so it's going to be kind of interesting to kind of look at it. So let's start off with the magazine. You can tell by the curve it's going to be in, at least this model is going to be in 5.45 by 39 millimeter, which is the standard Russian round for assault rifles. Looks like on the kind of lower handguard or forearm, I think this is going to slide off the lower handguard and kind of reveal a Picatinny rail in case you want to mount I don't know, foregrips or anything really that you can fit on a Picatinny rail. You can see up on the top there's a Picatinny rail where they have a set of flip up sights, and this, I think that's a Cobra sight, I'm not 100% sure. You can see the muzzle brake on the end. Not sure what model muzzle brake that is. Looks like the barrel is probably about 10 inches long, maybe 11 inches if I had to guess. You can see right here there appears to be an ambidextrous selector switch, so I'm assuming it goes from safe to fully automatic to semi-automatic, like an original AK. Maybe it will go from safe to semi to full. No idea, can't see, so whatever. You can see right here the trigger is a lot thinner and not nearly as curved as a normal AK would be. So guns like the AK-47, you'll notice, has a very wide, very fat, and very curved trigger. This one seems to be a little more straight and a little thinner. Looks like a new safety too, like on the AK Alpha, looks like a paddle style safety where you can just take with your index finger and just flip it down. So that's kind of nice. Looks like a folding buttstock too, looks like it folds to the right. You can see the hinge right here. It also looks like the stock extends and retracts a little bit, again like on the AK Alpha. You can see that there's no charging handle on the right side, but there's this hole right here, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that the AKMA has a, I guess, movable charging handle, like the AK Alpha. So that's kind of cool. Something to kind of note, you can see that it kind of splits into a lower and upper receiver. This is actually not an upper receiver, and I'll get into this right now. The AKMA is not a new design per se. It's actually based off a 1970s design by Yevgeny Dragunov, who also designed the SVD. And the original MA went into competition with the AKS-74U as its competitor, but it failed the trials, and the AKS-74U was adopted in its place. So let's take a look at the original design. Here's the original design of the AKMA. You can also see, instead of an upper and lower receiver, it has a lower receiver and this reinforced spine. This was originally built out of steel, the spine was. However, on the new AKMA, the spine is made out of aluminum and the lower is made out of composite plastics. You can see at number 12 that's a 545 AK-74 mag. Number 8, the lower handguard. Number 10 looks like the retaining plate for the handguard. Number 9 is the upper handguard. It also kind of looks like it has a sight of some kind to go through. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an expert on these guns. Both guns, both the old and the new MA, use a short stroke gas operated system. It's got a piston right here. Looks like a AKS-74U style muzzle brake on number 11. And you can see the bolt carrier, and trigger housing unit in 3, 2, and 4. Looks like number 5 is a recoil spring. Looks like it is not, well, maybe it is captured. Can't really see, can't tell. But anyways, guys, you can kind of see how this evolved from this, the old MA, to the new MA. So you can still see it splits. The lower receiver goes down, and this upper receiver is really a spine. So it and the reason they went with a spine design, kind of rhymed right there, is when you have a firearm that uses that kind of design, the spine increases the strength of the rifle while decreasing in weight and production time. So it's a perk, in my opinion. It's really not used as much as you'd think it would be. It's a really great system, and I think we should definitely adopt it and use it more often. But anyways, guys, that's kind of all I could tell from the pictures right here. There's really no actual information from Kalashnikov on this rifle. They also released a bunch of new guns, so I'll be doing those as soon as I get information on those. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe below.